Right, pal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need anything?
No.
No.
Do you want to test it out for me on camera?
Yeah, I don't know.
Want to find that out with them? We'll hammer you for the cameras. I got a £400 fine for using one of them in an unauthorised area.
I've been informed that you've been taking photos as you've been coming down that road of people's vehicles, isn't it?
Yeah.
A truck at top. Can I ask why?
We've just been told to come away
Come away from what?
from you.
From me?
Yeah, because you put it on YouTube or something. So.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are here in Doncaster, a DN12 postcode, and we've come to take a look at Eland cables. When we jump onto their website at elandcables.com, we can see lots and lots of cable. Eland Cables is a power, data, control and instrumentation cable supplier, working closely with consultants, contractors and customers to deliver high quality solutions worldwide. We combine our cables with technical expertise, tailored logistics, project management and a strong drive for sustainability. We have an extensive stock holding available for immediate dispatch. They certainly do. I can see lots of it right just here. And their brand colour, the colour of choice, is orange. Look, everything is orange, even the electric fence notices. Orange, orange, orange. We also like orange, don't we? MiRiDER. And I think their high-vis colour of choice is also orange. Lots and lots of parking all over the place, including that one there, which is blocking the drop curb crossing. So staff parking must be short. Let's cross over, get a little bit closer, see what we can see. You can see some empty spools to the left. Welcome visitors. So this is obviously the designated smoking point. Cigarette butts go in there, look. And this is also the visitors entrance. Deliveries must go and take the first left. And that's also very well used, isn't it? They don't want people seeing inside. They've got solid fencing all around. And they've also got a nice CCTV camera up there, look, watching me. You are not allowed to smoke on site at all. And once again, lots and lots of orange things. Shunters, trailers, gates. But look at all that cable on that big spool there. Now they have made first impressions count. They've got some old spool planters, just there, look. And the office building looks very modern. Nice modern windows and a nice modern door just there. And they are certainly complying with signage regarding the electric fence. Every 9 meters, well, that's well within. So well done. And I don't think people are going to be climbing over to steal your cable with that high electric fence. And one of the things that they have to comply with is you should not be able to get trapped between electric fence and inner fence. So we can see a nice gap there left in between. And this electric fence was supplied by Nemtech, nemtech.com.
Right, pal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need anything?
No.
No.
Do you want to test it out for me on camera?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
No, I'm just wondering why you're doing that, so, mate.
It won't hurt you.
Yeah?
It won't hurt you.
Yeah, it's not be on.
Sorry?
It's not on.
No, I don't trust you. Go on and prove it. Prove it.
No.
Have you had people here filming before?
No.
Right, okay. That's probably why you're a bit alarmed, is
Yeah,
it?
it's what's happening, yeah.
Just a YouTube video.
Alright.
Eland cables. Just a YouTube video, my friend. Nothing at all to worry about. He weren't willing to prove it though, was he? That it's not on. But I do like how they've left a big gap all the way around. Reminds me of prison boundary down there. But I think that is all we can really see from the ground just here. Time to get David up, I think, and let's see what Eland cables looks like from above. So whilst the drone is booting up, some interesting facts about the company. In late 2024, the company secured a £70 million green finance package from HSBC UK. And it says that Eland Cables has established a cable recycling plant equipped with advanced technology to process end-of-life cables, supporting the circular economy by reclaiming materials like copper and aluminium. And the company has received accolades for its workplace culture, ranking in the top 10 of the best companies to work for. And it also mentions that they are transitioning their HGV delivery fleet to sustainable biofuels. So we'll have a look at all of that as we take the drone over. So as always, we've checked on drone assist and there are no flight restrictions in the area. Eland cables. Well, let's have a look at you then, shall we? So there we are, outside. And we were just reading that sign down there when the member of staff came and asked us if we're okay. So lots of orange. There's the border, just down there. Forklift loading some small spools there, look. And then we get to all that stock. Wow. Certainly some cable there, isn't there? So where do we go first? Well, I think first we'll have a look to see what fuel this shunter is using. I think that's just diesel. And how do they stop them from rolling? Oh right, they put chocks underneath. So there'll be lots of wood lying around for that exact job. That is a lot of cable. Look at all that. A sea of cable. And lots of them things. That is for sure. Couple of staff members there looking at the drone, and then we have a few more in the yard chatting away. And then down in this corner we have all this. Compressed gas is stored in a cage. They do crush down their wood, And they do recycle very well, look. All split out by type. They still have their diesel tank to refuel. And is that what this vehicle is just about to do? Because that is one of their own vehicles. And yes, it does have a diesel tank. I think that's what he is about to do there. Down in this corner, we have some tyres. So do they have a tyre fitter on site as well? Maybe that is the workshop where they do their own little servicing, repairs and tyres. But the guys are still standing in the middle of the yard, look. They're not very busy. That guy's busy loading for that trailer. And then we have this spare piece of land here. It's at the old car park. Used to be able to park in there and in here, but not anymore. So the staff have to park outside and block the pavement. Like there, look. But they've still got that curb to get rid of. Can't really get over there. So looking on Google Maps, I think they have another site somewhere. Possibly down there. Yes, definitely down there. So I think that's flight number 1 done. Let's get David back and find a different takeoff position.
That's what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing.
Hello, mate.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice one. What's your name?
Owen.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Owen.
meet you, mate.
Thanks
I've
for
seen your
watching.
bag, I thought I should have seen.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Take care, mate. Owen from Durham's. Bathrooms, kitchens, plumbing and heating. Oh, is he coming over to speak to us? Second thoughts. Somebody's watched the content. And is advising management against making the company look stupid. That's not guaranteed, is it? You can make the company look fantastic if you want. Right, let's get round to that other entrance. And then we arrive at the delivery gate. Once again, I am loving the colour scheme. They've got an outer electric gate and an inner electric gate. And lots more of their own vehicles, all with diesel tanks, look. Diesel tanks everywhere. Look at that. The wires that feed the power are visible. Not very good, is it? But there's definitely enough space back here to swallow all those cars that are blocking the public footway around the corner. And then we come to this main storage area entrance, where they're asking all visitors to report to security, but I can't see any security around nearby. So it's from here that we will get David up one final time and see what this place looks like from above. What's he say? Oh, is it coming in? Yeah, he's going in.
Watch you flying that over there, mate. We'll hammer you for the cameras.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's for your blog.
Yeah. I went to your place earlier.
Oh,
You've got 2 new extensions on the end, haven't you?
aye.
They were free, you know.
Eh?
You got a grant for them.
Oh no, he's taking us a fucker. No gaffer, man.
It's what?
He's taking his fuck. I got mine took off me by the police because I lived in Newcastle, because I live down here now. But when I lived in Newcastle, I used to live right next to the airport.
Ah.
The fucking police raided my house, took them off us. They used to fly them over the airport and have a look.
How did they know it was you flying?
Because the best way I was just fucking flying around one day and they fucking followed it. I was assuming it because basically, see where them trees are? Over there?
Yeah.
That's how far the airport was from my house.
Right.
And I just brought it back over one day and I was thinking, and they just followed it. And I brought it back down to land in my garden and they just pulled up.
Right.
And I went in the kitchen to get a beer. My drone was still in the garden. They couldn't pick it up, what you doing? And started arguing. So I let my dogs out and my dogs fucking got a hold of one of the coppers and all hell broke loose and I lost my drones.
Your dog
Yeah.
attacked a copper.
Because he come in my garden. He shouldn't come in my garden. He had no reason to come in my garden. He just walked in.
Did you get done for that?
I got a £400 fine for using one of them in an unauthorised area.
Yeah.
No charges for the dog. He didn't like savage him, he just went for him, got a hold of him.
400 quid and you lost your drone.
Nah.
Hey mate, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I've been informed that you've been taking photos as you've been coming down that road of people's vehicles, isn't it?
Yeah.
A truck at top. Can I ask why?
For a YouTube video.
Okay. Can I ask what this YouTube video is going to be about?
Eland cables.
Right, just making sure, mate, because obviously it's been reported. I just wanted to make sure everything.
Yeah.
Just come down to have a chat. That's all, just to make sure everything was. That's fine. That's not a problem.
What's your main concern? Like,
Yeah, it's just obviously it's been reported that people have been taking photos. We just wanted to make sure that there was nothing untoward going on. That's all. I just wanted to come down and have a chat with you, so just to understand from your point of view what happened.
have you recently closed your car park in that site?
We've not closed the car park. We've moved it to that site there. So it's we're using that now for storage.
But it's empty, isn't it,
I
right
believe
now?
So, yes.
Yeah. So is it a recent change?
It's not been long.
Because people are being forced to park on the pavement, aren't they?
Well,
at the
over
front.
the road.
Do you know where you've got a drop curb? No, outside the other entrance, you've got a drop curb, and as you cross the road, you then hit with one of your staff vehicles, aren't you? I can show you if you want, if you can't remember.
Well, I mean, I can't.
But how would you be able to evidence that if you can't take the photos of it? Do you know what I mean?
Evidence it how and for what?
For the video,
For what video?
for the audit.
Right, okay. Right, I understand what's going off now. I get it.
Yeah, it's an audit for YouTube. So we look at good and bad.
Yes.
But unfortunately, your parking arrangement around that side, you've got lots of space up here, but it seems to be a bit far for them to walk.
Right.
Because they're parking in the nearest part, which is inconveniencing the public highway.
Okay.
Other than that, everything's looking really good. Are you here for this as well?
For what?
For the drone? Because you was using the designated smoking area. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
in
I'm
there.
not bothered, right, really. We've just been told to come away
Come away from what?
from you.
From me?
Yeah, because you put it on YouTube or something. So
I've told this gentleman it's for
Yeah,
YouTube.
no,
I'm not hiding anything.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
down
saying
at
you
the
are.
bottom
I'm saying
yard,
just come
there's
away.
somebody doing
We've been
it
told
Hold on,
by
he'll come away when he's ready.
Okay.
He'll come away when he's ready.
Yeah, well, you can do it.
If
I'm
I've been
not
told by
telling
my superiors, I
He's come over to me expecting some answers, so I've been a gentleman and I've answered his questions.
No, that's fine.
I've just complimented you.
I'm not causing an issue. I've just been told.
Well, you're pulling him away. So
No
I'm just about to ask him
Right,
some
Gareth.
questions now because he's finished asking me his questions.
He wants to ask
No
me
problem.
questions, it's up to us.
I've been told I've got to step
How
away.
rude's that? So here's me answering your questions and you're just walking off?
If I could, I would. No interest. I've been told to come away.
Well, obviously you've not got interest. You've not got interest in keeping the public highway clear either, have you? Back to work, guys. Back to work.
Yeah, back to it.
Back to work.
See you later.
Thank you. Back to work. There you go, once again. djaudits, oh god. Yeah, once again they come over, you know, wanting me to answer their questions, but once the tables are turned, they just walk off, don't they? Thinking that taking the photos of the vehicles is wrong. This guy wants to turn round, but I'm standing on the pavement. Oh dear. Anyway, this large area, which we've not really looked at yet, you can just imagine, can't you, how many millions. Yeah, do you want a key ring? Do you want a key ring? Yeah, no worries. He knows. Yeah, yeah, understood, mate. He knows that he's blocking a vehicle there, look. So, let's just focus. Focus. Lots and lots and lots. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It does say that they are a very large stock holder. They even say that on their own website. And you can see a few empty slots, but not many. So they're not lying. They are not lying at all, are they? I'm surprised they've not filled this area here. What is this? Oh, is it an open public space? That looks quite nice actually in there. They have got a link going through it that we mentioned earlier. Linking that site that we went to first to this one. Lots of solar panels on both sites, and the fact that they've not crammed this space with cables is a credit to them, giving the staff somewhere to unwind, relax, enjoy the sun, have your lunch. So Eland cables could have easily been a fantastic video. That's the car lot, the red one. What's there? If it weren't for that, we wouldn't really have much to moan about here. And the fact that they automatically think that you're stitching them up, or you're here to wind them up, or to tell them to get back to work. You had the opportunity, just like everybody else. I answer your questions. You answer my questions. If it's a bit too intrusive, then don't answer it. Tell me. If you ask me something that's too intrusive, I'll tell you. We're all human. We're all grown up. You don't need people telling you to retreat.
Max altitude.
We know what he's up to. Presuming the worst. Anyway, let's do a 360-degree photo and move on. So that does conclude the video from Eland Cables. A very, very secure site with staff that do not trust the YouTuber. Disengage, walk away, abort. Even when we found somebody who looked like there was going to be a decent guy. The location of the djaudits keyring on this video is just under that stone there. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. Right, let's move on. Lots more to film around here. I fully understand the need for such high security, but you can also be a decent human being and just communicate without having all these preconceived ideas and judging somebody, it's borderline discrimination. So if you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now. And just before we leave, we'll just evidence this properly. So if you did walk to the left, you're forced onto the grass, where lots of people have been forced onto the grass, and it's a little bit uneven, and you know, when it gets wet, that could be very, very slippy and boggy. If you try and go this way, you're forced down the curb into all this, where they've recently cut down a bit of a bush. Not good enough, is it? Not good enough at all. And the only reason that we've come back to make a big deal out of it is because of the way the video went. Such a shame. Eland cables. I quite liked your colour scheme as well.